Hey friends, it's your boy back with another Hiveswap Friendism video. Today we are going to be doing our data. Last video was Damien, and oh shit. Okay, here we go. See, like I don't have it set to disable to the slider thing, so every time I slide, it just goes back, and I forget about that. So yeah, today we're doing our data again. We're gonna try and get the good ending with her, or if there is a good ending. This game is super cute and I love it. Anyways, here we go. Yes, someone is approaching. A strange, gray-skinned alien, clad in blue. Perhaps they will make a good friend? Oh, she's so gorgeous. I love her so much. Damien's adorable and like that cuddly kind of little dude, but she's like, dear God. And just what are you supposed to be? Your stammering reply eventually conveys that you are a lost traveler who is hungry and probably in need of some medical treatment. You're also really lonely and wouldn't mind making a new friend right about now. Oh my. How funny this is. How very droll. You want to be my friend? This is too much. This thing at my doorstep, wishing to know me in any capacity. The hilarity somehow escapes my ability to capture it with maniacal laughter. How rare. You apologize for your presumptuous request. You hang your head and turn around and begin to walk away. Oh, shit. Ah! Okay. And just what the fuck do you think you're doing? Who invited you to leave? You stop in your tracks obediently and turn to face her again. Your possibly broken ribs are throbbing in pain, but this does not strike you as the right moment to exhibit weakness. It dawns on me that we may have gotten off on the wrong saunter pod. Where are my manners? Ghastly behavior on my part. After all, it isn't your fault you seem to be some sort of hideous freak, is it? And such a tragic creature cannot be held responsible for such a devastating shortfall of social competence. I would weep for you, really, except that crying out of three eyes at once gets a bit messy, so instead, I think I will be saving my tears for someone less offensively worthless. You aren't sure if she's inviting you inside, or if she's just got you to stay a little longer so she could insult you some more. You try to remain stoic while your confrontational new friend decides what to do with you. Unfortunately, you sniffle slightly. Oh. Oh my. Oh dear. You're sad? Mwahaha! So amusing to me. Mildly endearing, even. Perhaps I'll decide later if it's endearing once I have more information. It's entirely possible I will retroactively decide it's disgusting. But for now, try to put yourself at ease. You completely pitiful fool. Not one more sniffle. Do you understand? You nod, practicing exemplary control over your nose. You have gotten yourself agitated. I wonder why. You have nothing to worry about from me. Of course, I will be your friend. Conditionally, I mean. There is a chance the designation will be formalized if you behave in ways I approve of. Starting now. Let's call it a friendship in progress. Agreed? Your heart swells. This is what you've been waiting for. A new friend. Oh gosh. All you have to do now is try not to fuck anything up at all. Possibly for many hours. Come into my hive. This way. After me. You look like you could use nourishment. I don't know what it is, whatever you are eat, generally. But it doesn't matter. You will eat whatever it is I have on hand, if I tell you to. How does that sound? How does it sound? And so, on my other video, I played through this, and I went with whatever she says. So now I'm going to go with, it sounds fine, I guess. Get the fuck out of my face and never come back. Rip. Wow, okay, so that was quick. Alright, so I'm just gonna go back to that part. And I'll skip this. Alright, so I'm back to that part now. And I guess I'll do whatever she says. Obviously, it sounds good. You will definitely enjoy it. You will enjoy everything I provide you with and tell you to do. I can't imagine any sort of negativity or disagreement coming from one of my friends. I will assume that we share this philosophy when it comes to friendship. You say, oh yes, absolutely. You nod as enthusiastically as you can, without aggravating your broken ribs. You consider giving a thumbs up as well until you realize one of your arms is probably broken too. You'll really try to make sure she doesn't notice though. It'll probably leave a bad impression. Come with me. There's something I need your help with. You follow her into her hive. It's a bit gloomy in there. You suppose she's going to fix you something to eat soon, as promised. You pass through her kitchen and out to the other side to another room. Okay, you guess dinner can wait. This way. Try not to let any of your broken limbs slow you down. A good friend wouldn't allow such trifling physical ailments cause me any inconvenience. Oh, so you guess she does know you're injured? Fair enough. You hobble a little faster, though, through another door into a much darker room, and now down a flight of stairs? It's hard to see. There are torches all along the wall ahead. A monstrous noise rumbles below. Don't mind her. She's just hungry. She's always hungry, though. What's that? You're hungry, too. I have not forgotten. What sort of piece of shit friend do you take me for? You didn't remind her that you're hungry. You thought it, though. Can she read your mind? You hope not. That's going to make this friendship in progress a little bit awkward. Here we are. This is where you will be most useful to me as a friend. You look around with a sense of relief. You see no sign of whatever hungry thing was grumbling down here. You're less relieved to see several other kids trapped in cages of various shape and size. One of them makes eye contact with you. The boy is the same kind of alien as her, horns and all. He has a dark red symbol on his shirt. His expression seems to plead with you. He struggles to say, help, but your new friend looks unamused and twitches her finger. Helplo, he says. Helplo, by which I mean hello, of course. Looks like you are the new friend in progress chosen by the great and beautiful Ardata. She is my savior, my reason for being. I am nothing without her. I'd hollow myself out and let her make a nest inside of me if she'd permit it. That's so weird. You turn away from this boy. You don't want to hear anything he has to say, ever again. Don't mind him. He's always regarded himself as a comedian. Come over here. This is what I need your help with, if you're going to have any value to me as a friend. You're led to a dank corner of this, well, you're gonna call it, as you see it, this dungeon. Your new friend has a dungeon full of sad, suffering children, and presumably a monster lurking around somewhere here as well. It's really not ideal. Then again, social beggars like you can't be choosers. I've been having an awful time with it. Can you do it for me? Oh, wait, no. You can do it for me. It will save me time. You look at the thing in question. You doubt she's been having an awful time with it. You doubt this because it is still in its box, looking completely untouched since it's been brought down here. It's a box containing a table? A table that looks ominously like it was designed to keep a person strapped to its surface. I will need you to assemble it. Here's a screwdriver, in case you need it. I will assume other required tools are contained within the box. You take the screwdriver with your non-broken arm. This isn't exactly what you had in mind. You don't know what you had in mind, really. A warm meal, friendly banter, perhaps a sling for your arm and remedial balm for your ribs. Still, you open the box without protest. Hold on. Before you start, this will make for excellent content. My fans will appreciate this. She sets up a video recording device on the tripod and points it at you. A video feed comes to life on several monitors just behind you. You see in one corner of a screen an unflattering angle of your torso hunched over the furniture box. Other rectangles contain shots of the other kids in cages around the room. You suppose cameras are pointing at them too. You had no idea this friendship came with the perk of instant stardom. Now you may begin. She's suddenly sitting in a comfortable-looking chair, facing you, holding a chalice, swishing around some vicious liquid it contains. You have all the parts spread out on the floor, organized according to their labels in... what? Labels in the instructions. You try to remember the last time you assembled something like this. You don't recall enjoying it. To be perfectly honest, this doesn't look like it'll be fun at all. She frowns conspicuously. Oh, how sad for you. I'm sorry. Is this activity not to your liking? You reassure her vigorously that no, it actually looks amazing. You love shit like this. It's what you were born for, you say, as you swish the screwdriver around, demonstrating your plainly evident skill with the tool. Forget that thing you just thought. Completely arbitrary and wrong. Thoughts pop into your head all the time. It meant nothing, you swear. Yes, I hear that a lot. Continue. You open the little bag full of screws. Jesus, there are like 50 screws to this thing. Where could most of these screws possibly even go? Judging from the picture, the table really doesn't seem to be that complicated. You look at your screwdriver and then study the screws. Every single one of them requires an Allen wrench. Does this even come with an Allen wrench? The instructions seem to suggest that it does. You look around, but you don't see one. Did you open the bag too forcefully? Did the Allen wrench go bouncing off into the dark dungeon crevice nearby? Maybe you lost some of the screws, too. Damn it. You begin to sweat and look around nervously. You check underneath one of the parts. No, it's not under there. You grip the screwdriver a little tighter. You wonder what to do next. How do I save? Yeah, okay, there we go. Return. Let's say get the hell out of there, because the last time I said the other one. First, you clear your head and try to think innocent thoughts. Fluffy clouds in the sky, ironing some clothes, a winning touchdown pass from the sports, Ardada's long black hair spilling over her cloak, wait, these are not innocent thoughts. Shut it down. But there is no time for thinking. You have to act. You hurl the screwdriver at her and run. She calmly lifts a hand towards one of the kids in the cages. The kid tenses up and lifts a hand in the direction of the screwdriver. The screwdriver freezes in midair, right in front of Ardada's head. Oof. You run up the stairs, she twitches a finger, and the cage kid does a full body spasm, and the screwdriver goes sailing towards you. It stabs you deep in the leg, and you buckle over, tumbling backwards down the stairs. You're crumpled. You're a crumpled heap at the bottom of the stairs, bleeding, and you think your arm is broken in 2 places now. That didn't seem very friendly to me. Luckily for you, I'm determined to make this relationship work. Even ones with people who flee simple furniture assembly products. She stands over you. You attempt to pull the screwdriver out of your leg, but your entire body locks up. You can't move. She holds an outstretched hand just above you. You shouldn't try to move yet. And you certainly shouldn't try to pull that screwdriver. You'll get blood everywhere. To my 3 little eyes, under the present conditions, it seems to me that the only one of us should attempt walking up these stairs. You feel relieved. Perhaps she has some alien means of levitating you up the stairs? Wait, no. Your body is tensing up again. It's moving without your permission. You get to your feet without taking the screwdriver out. Wow, that hurts. What is she making you... What? Wait, what? She can't be. What? You use both of your arms and all of your strength to pick her up entirely. The pain from your arm is excruciating. Arms with broken bones are not meant for heavy lifting. An additional weight on your wounded leg is not great either. You hold on to her as a groom would hold on to a bride. She wraps her arms around your neck to hang on to you in a manner what strikes you as an overly friendly manner. She looks directly into your eyes and grins. This is better. Now, onward and upward, my new friend. She's so... This is fantastic. Your legs begin to operate without your consent. They wobble and struggle under the weight. The wound throbs. You lumber back up the long flight of stairs, carrying her all the way. You take her back to the kitchen and set her down in a chair, seated at a table. I didn't think you'd forget about dinner time. Wait, no, you didn't think I'd forget about dinner time, did you? Let's put up your friendly behavior. Let's put your unfriendly behavior behind us. It's a good thing for you that I'm benevolent enough to overlook disgusting acts of betrayal. You may have noticed I keep several friends in my hive who I have similarly forgiven. Consider the transgression blood beneath the abattoir. You exhale. Now that she mentions it, yes, you are hungry. Maybe a warm meal will lift your spirits and get this heretofore. What? I have no clue what that means. Heretofore turbulent friendship back on track. Maybe you'll even get the chance to pull the screwdriver out of your leg. You pull out a chair and attempt to sit down, but your legs lock up. Then you stand again. Apparently this was not the right thing to do. Oh, but why are you sitting? There's cooking to be done. You stagger mechanically over to the fridge and open it. You pull out a large hawk of some sort of alien mystery meat and put it on the counter. With your broken arm, you reach in anguish for a big dangling meat cleaver. You chop the hawk, wincing with every swing of the cleaver. You place... sorry, I got the hiccups now. Oh no. Alright. You place the sliced meat in a frying pan, sear it lightly, and serve it on a plate very rare, just the way your new friend likes it. You didn't know that's the way she likes it, but You surmise this is what she prefers in a piece of meat, since technically she is the one doing the cooking. You put it on the table in front of her, along with a fork and knife beside it. Your muscles relax, and you apparently are allowed to control your own body again. She does nothing except for look at you with a pleased expression. You eye the meat in front of her, then the meat on the counter, and the chair on the other side of the table. What should you do? Prepare a plate for yourself? Is that what she wants you to do? Well, it looks like you're confused. Isn't it obvious what to do next under your own volition? Huh. So many words that I don't know. Volition? I think that's what it is. A good friend would know what to do. In fact, I don't think a good friend would take nearly as long to decide what the right thing to do next is. It actually seems to me that you're a very rude friend. That a very rude friend would hesitate as long as you are hesitating. Or perhaps someone who isn't a friend at all. You begin to sweat again. You clearly don't have much time to make up your mind. If you wait for even a few seconds longer, you'll probably be guilty of being a bad friend. Maybe even a dreadful one. That's not the type of person you would like to think you are. What will you do? Feed her. Yes. This feels like the only obvious thing to do. She's looking up at you quite expectantly. You reach for the fork with your good arm. You go for the knife with your other. Ow. You can't do it. This arm is much less serviceable than when the muscle... What? This arm is much less serviceable when the muscles are not being forced via psychic override to disregard the pain response. Nevertheless, she looks at you patiently and smiles. That's nice of her, you think, not to be mad about it. You feel like you are growing closer to your new friend by the minute. You put the fork down and pick up the knife with your good arm. You cut the meat into several pieces with a careful sawing motion. You put the knife down and pick up the fork, then stab a piece and you put it close to her mouth. She seems pleased. Very good. Nice technique. Well-sized morsels, too. I'm like trying, for her voice, I'm trying to do the Leviosa. Because she looks like that. She chews the meat with excellent form. She has very good table manners, you think. When she finishes the pieces, you slice off some more and continue. The meat looks very good. Your mouth is watering, but she doesn't offer any. Oh well, it's the right time. When it's the right time for you to eat too, you're sure she will let you know. The meal is finished. There is no more meat except for a few pieces of unchewable gristle, which you did not try to feed her. That would be thoughtless. Very bad service. She reclines and stipples her fingers, looking quite pleased with how the evening has gone so far. You weren't sure why she's laughing. Did you do something funny? Oh my. What a fool. You point at yourself, wondering if she's referring to you. You don't know what you've done that was so foolish. If so, you're also still not sure what she finds so amusing. Ha 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 ha. Ha 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 ha. Ha 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 ha. Ha. Dot dot dot. Oh no. She pauses her laughter for a minute or two, then slowly begins to frown. A faint blue tear rolls down her cheek from her bottom eye. The truth is, I don't even know why I'm laughing. This isn't very funny, what's happening here. It was a good dinner. You did a good job, whoever you are. She puts her face in both of her hands and sobs quietly. You have no idea what to do about this. You stand there holding the fork, feeling a bit useless. There is a lot of pressure, you know. Being so respected and admired for your high status in this world. I didn't ask for this, to be a superior to so many. Much is expected of you, much is presumed about what your personality will be before you can even develop one. You work hard and build a brand based only on what you think people assume you should be like. Sometimes I wonder, am I even that good at being sinister? Could I be more sinister if I tried harder? Maybe this is not my true calling after all. You begin to offer words of sympathy. This all seems heartbreaking to you, your poor new friend. But your jaw muscles contract and your mouth shuts involuntarily. You guess it's not your turn to speak yet. Okay, that works for you. You like to be a good listener to your friends. But what would happen if I changed my brand? If I stopped being so sinister online? My friends and followers will deride and reject me. My superiors will eat me alive. If I show weakness, I'll scale back. If I scale back my bloodthirsty content, I will incur the scorn of a wise-ass clown with 100 million will I incur the scorn of a wise-ass clown with 100 million subscribers? I know who she's talking about. Ooh. Will I be in a cage? Will I be in a cage someday? Listening to a fucking fool honk his horn for the likes? No, I must persist. How lonely it is to know this is all I can do until the day I leave this planet. I have no material or sensory comforts left for me here. Until I can get on a ship and fly away, pain is my only solace. Your hand holding the fork grips it tighter. You were horrified to realize that what it is in the process of doing. Ah! No! You bring it down hard on her hand, which is placed on the flat table. She doesn't flinch or react in any way. 3 tails of cerulean blood flow from the lines, from the tines where they pierced her skin. Oh, that's so sad. Oh my god, why? Well, I know why now, but like, that's so sad. Why? That wasn't friendly, you think, but then you weren't the one who did it, were you? You were so confused. My subscribers are not real friends. They adore me only for my sinister content. The show I provide, my wicked, infectious laughter. I get jealous of them sometimes, because they get to watch my content. It must be thrilling, I think, but maybe I'm just jealous of them because they get to be people who aren't me. This is fucking deep. I know. Apologies if you cannot relate. She pulls the fork out of her hand and lays it gently on the plate of gristle you didn't feed her. The people downstairs in their cages aren't my friends either. They act like they're my friends, though, and sometimes I even believe it. But they don't really want to be friends with me. Nobody does. The only person who has ever really wanted to be my friend, who's ever tried to be, is you? You clear your throat and point to yourself innocently. That's it. I've decided. You've passed the test. You will become my friend, officially. As such, I think a reward is in order. You are overjoyed. Your heart starts racing. You can't believe it. A new, real friend. But you don't have much time to enjoy this achievement. Your body is doing something again. You bend down in strained motion and pick up the plate and the fork. You position the plate. Oh. You position the plate over your wide open mouth and scrape all the remaining gristle and begin chewing. It's virtually inedible. Your mouth humors the act of chewing for 2 seconds, and then you swallow all of it whole in one painful gulp. It tastes like friendship. Aww. Oh, that was cute. Well, like, sad. Really fucking sad. There's a poor girl. Now she's crying out of 3 eyes, and it is kind of a mess. That's really sad. I love her, though. She's beautiful. But yeah, I'm so glad I got the friendship ending. Woohoo! So, that was, Hiveswap Friendism. That was awesome. You should definitely buy this game on Steam. I love it so much. It's so beautiful. I love this game. I'm so glad to have bought it. And you should too. The link will be in the description. Yeah. So thank you so much for watching this video. Don't forget to like and subscribe if you want to see more of my lame commentary videos. I didn't say much in this one because, like, I've done her route before, but I had gotten, like, the bad ending, and so there wasn't really much to say. But yeah, so hopefully you enjoyed this video. I love this game. I'm gonna stop recording now. Alright, yeah, thanks for watching. See you all in the next video. Bye.